Just to show you guys this, I had some clients saying, "Hey, hey, we've we've retaken the OB, so going up," and I'm like, "No, absolutely not, man. That's a trap." Yeah, so if you take single facet structures internal to crypto, this is usually just a trap, blatantly. Okay, they do that for inducement because they sweep liquidity so frequently. Um, and no one wants to play spot at the moment. Everyone's just trading derivatives. Okay, so if you go to the total liquidations, it's not up only, it's not down only. Okay, it's just going where the liquidity is. All right. So yeah, like they swept the shorts. If you remember, everyone was like, "Yeah, it's going to the fucking moon." You don't long there. Okay. And this is why, like, I'm not adding shorts after they've swept the shorts. So like here is just it's just no go for me, right? Because there's not a clear enough flush on either side. It just looks neutral. It just looks like they flush both sides. Okay, so there's nothing going on here to me. So there's absolutely no reason for me to take risk here. Okay, because um, they were cultivating the book for about a week, and then they took some of the shorts. Okay, they've kept the long safe, but now they're taking some of the longs. They didn't deep flush the longs. So yeah, I don't want to take any risk. It means they're not finished. Yeah. So there's that problem. So yeah, I mean it's just a very mixed book at the moment. Yeah, there's a lot more liquidity downside. If you go to just look at the scale of, oh, just look at this. They're dumping Bitfinexes. It was quite a mixed book because earlier there were a bunch of there were bids low. The Delta stuck it down there. They filled the bids and then they pushed it back up. Okay, so Coinbase seemed to be defending, right? But like Bitfinex were just selling. Yeah. Um, what did I want to show you? Yeah, just this absolute number, right? Like if you get it all the liquidity is downside. It's as simple as that. If you go to Opti, it's even worse. Yeah. So they haven't comprehensively swept the downside, which is why I don't want a long. Yeah. Because there's no incentive. There's mixed incentive, and that's that on something like if we go to the liquidation heat map for AVAX, what they do is they sweep and then they resweep and they discourage shorting. Okay. So I mean this is just very, very thin. Um, and you can see it. I mean they still might sweep that. Yeah. So yeah, you have to play it very, very cautiously in this market because it had a double daily bearish divergence. Divergences mean nothing now. They mean nothing. Again, they're a trap. So I thought because if you have a bearish divergence, you actually are getting a divergence in the flow. Yeah, and they can just reverse it. All right, so you can clearly see them targeting liquidity there. Right on IMX, similar thing. Sorry, this is taking a little while. Don't know why it's taking a while. But basically, yeah, they sweep it up. Yeah, if you look on the weekly, they took it down and then they swept it back up and they swept the weekly liquidity and then they'll keep it up because they want to discourage shorting. So yeah, like I said, don't just short that. Like just wait for them to finish here. Wait for all the shorts to get wrecked and then you can short. Yeah. But I mean, they're clearly going to take that because everyone piles in short here. Obviously, they get swept.